I broke down in my kitchen, and my girlfriend was with me, my wife now, and I started crying. And I said, "Oh my God, what did I do?" I could not believe it. I said, I left my career job. I left my six-figure job with my insurance to do this, and I failed. I can't believe it.
I had just finished interviewing Michael Pitera of Pizzamodomio when he shared a story that was very shocking. I'll include the rest of the interview later. In the meantime, here's Mike.
You want to know something? I didn't say this
do.
in the interview, and you can use it if you want to use it.
Go ahead.
I will never forget my grand opening of this location. Now, I hired a staff of kids and people that didn't know anything about pizza. Pizzerias like mine didn't exist here in Charleston.
Okay.
They didn't know how to cut pizza. I had to teach them a couple hours before our grand opening. And we were slammed. Line out the door, 3-hour waits. It was just chaos. Nobody knew what they were doing. And I remember that night. I will never, ever forget this. It strikes me. I broke down in my kitchen, and my girlfriend was with me, my wife now, and I started crying. And I said, "Oh my God, what did I do?" I could not believe it. I said, I left my career job. I left my six-figure job with my insurance to do this, and I failed. I can't believe it. And I just broke down because I gave everything up to open up the brick and mortar.
Right.
And I will never, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. I broke down. I thought it was the biggest mistake. And then, my girlfriend, my wife now said, "Mike, just keep it going. She kept on boosting me up. And I just kept on working on it. Now look, 3 years later, I'm working on a third location, but
Wow.
I will never forget. I'm telling you, man, I broke down thinking it was the biggest mistake of my life because I knew everything, how to run the business, but they didn't. And I thought I was just going to be a complete flop and failure.
Right.
Yeah. I'll never forget that ever.
Right. So what happened next? When did the realization come that you made the right choice?
I knew that my product was good. I knew there was a need in Charleston for it because everyone moving from up north. I knew I loved it, so I just kept with it. And I just, putting in 10, 12-hour days, just kept on doing it. And, like every business, if you're aware, you'll have your peak. Everyone's interested in you. Then you have your slump, the people that don't like you. And then you'll have your level off that you're regulars, right? I just kept it with it. My family came, my parents came, everyone kept on helping me behind the counter. And it took a good, 6 months, 3 to 6 months to get into the flow. But once my employees knew what they were doing and they understood, then it got better every day. They knew how to cut the pizza better. They knew where to find the button on the register better. They knew how to answer the phone better. They knew how to answer complicated questions if they asked, "What type of pizza is this?" So it just took time. That's what saved me, time and training over and over and over again. And then once that happened, it just snowballed. And there was a moment that I remember coming into the shop where I'll never forget this moment where I had to leave the shop because I had to go to Restaurant Depot and get something. So I had to leave it unattended for the first time.
Okay.
And that's where it was like like they got it. They didn't need me to be there for that hour. So I know that things were working.
Yep.
I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget that.
What a fantastic, heartfelt story, Mike.
Yeah. Thank you. But I
I'm
enjoyed this.
I'm gonna do a separate video just on that because that was just that hit me, man. I'm getting chicken skin over here.
I'm telling you, I've never had like a out-of-body experience ever in my life. I'm a softie. I'm just filled with love and heart, and that's how I've always been. I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah. But that day, I tell you, man, I tell everybody that story.